Ladies and gentlemen, boys and young men and young women, before we actually give you the awards and scholarship envelopes, I'd like to just tell you something about Richard Eve. So often people ask about him, but I do have some information here about him. He was a Bermudian tailor, born in December 1860. And he was a member of this church, as a matter of fact, and he occupied a seat in the family pew on the northern side of the sanctuary. He had a dream, and that was to contribute to the education of the young people of Bermuda, all young people of Bermuda, all and any. Now, the dream came true, and this is exactly what happened. The capital required for this venture into higher education was to be provided from the sale of lots of an estate owned by him and located off Parsons Road in Pembroke East. In December 1974, a committee was appointed from the Board of Trustees of this church to carry out the wishes of Mr. Eve's will. Fortunately, at the time, Justice Earl Seaton, a trustee and puisne judge presiding in the courts of Bermuda, accepted the chairmanship of the subcommittee. Acting in the dual capacity, Justice Seaton guided the actions of the subcommittee to the point where a university scholarship was offered for the first time in 1978. Now, Richard Eve had died 64 years earlier in September 1914. Today, 100 years after his death, we see his dream continuing to provide university education for deserving students. So that's a bit of information about Richard Eve. And now I'd like to make presentations. I will hand them first to our pastor, and he will actually hand the envelopes to the various students. Ciara Burrows. Now, I understand she is not here, but her grandparents are here to accept on her behalf. Miss Meshalae Hayward Furcan. She is here. Meshalae. Mr. Marcus Smith. Mr. Treaz Place. Miss Cara Evans. Miss Jennifer Looby.
Thank you.
Mr. Wendell Ming. And Miss Cara Phillip. Thank you so very much.
I want to commend the Malcolm Eve Scholarship Committee for the very fine work that they're doing and for honoring the vision and commitment and sacrifice that Richard Eve bequeathed to us. And so I think at moments like this, it is clear that he is honored in the highest way, not only by our ability to provide scholarships, by the quality students that we have provided scholarships to. And so I want to highly commend all of the recipients of the scholarship. We pray and trust that this will be one way in which we can help support and facilitate them as they continue in their education. We know that they will do well, and it is on days like this that we can look at these young people and we know that there is a bright hope and a prosperous future for Bermuda, and it is partly in their hands. And so we want to highly commend and congratulate them. And again, we say thank you to the committee, Sister Smith, and all of the committee members, and we thank you for coming and sharing in this moment with us.
That's what the total amount that the church is giving.
$23,000.
going to help you?
Well, without this donation, well, let me start off by saying my name is Jennifer Looby. I'm currently going into my final year at the University of London through Kaplan Holborn College in the UK, so central London. I'll be finishing my, like I said, final year of my law degree. It's very, very, what's the word? It's a great donation. Without this donation, school in September would not be possible. My mom currently works 4 jobs just to support the family, and so thank you to the panel. Thanks.